It's been very difficult to talk about anti-Semitism in the wake of the Hamas launching a terrorist attack against Israel. And anti-Semitism is bad enough normally, but right now it's so thick you will choke on it. We have Russell Rickford, who is a professor, and said that he found the Hamas atrocities exhilarating. Now, he's apologized because he realized it was going to cost him his job. People love to call Gaza an open-air prison or a concentration camp. That's Gaza. That doesn't look like any concentration camp I've ever fucking seen. The president of the Isaac Agri downtown Detroit synagogue, Samantha Wall, 40 years old, was found stabbed to death outside of her home. Arab leaders gather for a peace summit for the Middle East and don't include Israel. See, all this shit about peace in the Middle East that the bloated tyrant's son-in-law supposedly created, no, those of us who actually understand history have been worried that this was going to happen, that all of that talk about normalizing relationships was to lull Israel into a state of false security. Because once again, Lebanon, Hezbollah, Syria, Iran, they're all threatening Israel. Because the last 2 times 5 different Arab countries attacked Israel, they lost. So I guess they want to go for 3 strikes and they're out, except they will never be out, since Hezbollah, Hamas, and all of those sorts of groups, their goal is to obliterate Israel. BBC, meanwhile, because we have to go back to this trope of, oh, Jews control all the money. We're 0.02% of the global population. We don't even make it to the 3% of primarily white people who have all the money, folks. And of course, the bloated tyrant, after praising the Hamas, is now saying he may go to Israel because, yeah, that one thing of moving the embassy to Jerusalem where it should have been the whole time, that's not enough to make up for all the other anti-Semitic shit that Republicans say. Or Democrats, for that matter. You see, the right blames Jews, the left blame Israel, and it's all anti-Semitism. And anything that says Jews for Palestine, queers for Palestine, blah, blah, blah. The anti-Hamas board was honest, and it said, get real. They'd cut your head off too. Because it is not Israel's fault that Christians are harassed on Gaza. It is not Israel's fault that you are not allowed to be LGBTQ. In fact, at a rally for Palestine, they turned on each other when one of them had an LGBTQ flag. Because you're not allowed to do that, you know. Love's not love to them.